You won't believe this. Pace Morby's Gator method, it's one big scam. There are nearly 10,000 Gators who have paid Pace Morby a lot of money, and guess what? They have not closed their first deal. So Gator method, this whole thing is a big scam, and Pace Morby is just some guru taking your money, right? Well, no. But that's probably how you feel. That's probably what you would think. And I understand that. If you've paid this money and you have not closed your first deal, let me tell you what you're doing wrong. This is me and my dog Soup, and the reason I'm showing you this is the post I made exactly 30 days ago when I joined Gator. Since then, I have lended on 10 EMD deals for wholesalers, and 8 of them have closed or are set to close. I made a video here talking about my deals, or it's probably right there. In this video, I'm gonna explain to you how you can find more Gator deals and what you're doing wrong. And honestly, it's mindset. This is not important. I'll explain. So anyways, most people who joined Pace Morby's Gator program, and what is this? What am I even talking about? It's creative lending. People who are into creative finance, we need creative lenders. Lending on double close, Morby method, gap funding, transactional lending, all this crazy stuff. Stuff that I frankly don't even understand yet because I recently joined the program. But where everybody starts is with lending earnest money. It's the most simple form of lending. You lend the earnest money that a wholesaler is going to put into escrow, and that's usually 1% of the purchase price. So with cheap homes, that could be $1,000 or $2,000. With more expensive homes, that could be $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. And then you usually charge somewhere like 50 or 100% of the EMD, and you get your money back within a few weeks when the deal closes. The issue is that, one, there are 10,000 Gators and everybody has access to money. It's not that much money you have to lend. So everybody has access to the money. And even if you didn't have access to the money, you can use other people's money like Pace's and Abraham's. So you have a ton of competition, and honestly, your service is saturated. You're really not doing much. You're just lending money, and anyone can be doing that. So how do you differentiate yourself? How am I getting all these deals? It comes down to value. Simply put, you're not providing enough value, and that's why you think Gator is a scam. You've paid all this money. There's so many courses. You're so overwhelmed. You see some people closing deals, but that's honestly the 1%, and the other 99% are in the groups of saying, I haven't got my first deal. I haven't got my first deal. Guys, it's not your fault. It's just that you don't understand that you need to be providing more value. This is a commodity. How do you turn this commodity into a resource that wholesalers need? Let me start with an analogy, then I'm gonna explain to you what I'm doing. Bob the Builder. Yeah, Bob the freaking Builder. Bob the Builder shows up to a piece of dirt and he needs to build a new home. Bob the Builder is a new home developer. You would have never guessed. And Bob the Builder has a big old tool belt full of all these tools, and he has a truck full of tools too. Like, Bob the Builder's decked out, but when he showed up to do his work, the dude forgot all his tools. So you and 9,999 other Gators are in a giant line saying, Bob, 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 here, I'll give you my hammer so you can go build the house. And Bob's like, well, thanks, I do need a hammer. I don't know which of you I'm gonna choose. There's a lot of you guys, but I need more than just a hammer. I need a saw, I need a screwdriver, I need a drill, I need screws, I need all these different tools, and you guys are just giving me one. You see the problem here? If you really want to get deals from wholesalers, this, again, is not enough. So what other tools are you going to be providing the wholesalers? Let me tell you what tools I provide my wholesalers. Firstly, who the heck am I? My name is Maximilian Deer. I've been investing in real estate since I was 18 years old. I'm addicted to creative finance. I'm the Walmart version of Pace Morby. But more importantly, I own a wholesaling dispo brokerage. I have 16 full-time employees, and all I do all day long is sell wholesale deals for other wholesalers. I sell deals to investors here in Dallas-Fort Worth only. So what services am I offering my wholesalers? Well, I offer them tools, but outside of just the tools, I'll get to the tools in a second. I offer them a freaking tractor, a bulldozer, lumber, the most important tool of it all. I sell their deals. So wholesalers come to me with their deals and they're like, hey, Max, can you and your agent sell my deal? Because wholesaling, half of wholesaling is getting the deal. The other half is selling it. And in between, there's a little sliver, which is like the EMD. Right? It's like, hey, can you provide the money so I can get the deal? But that's just a little sliver. The big other half is selling the deal. So I lend EMD to my wholesalers who come and say, hey, Max, I got this deal. Can you sell it for me? Sure. By the way, do you need me to lend you EMD? Oh, bro, thank you. Right? That's my value. That value is number one. That is the number one value. If you guys want to walk away with anything from this video, if you guys want to get more EMD wholesaling deals, then find the buyer for those wholesaling deals. Come with the buyer and you will guarantee yourself 100% that the wholesaler will take your EMD lending because he needs you for the buyer. Guess what? These wholesalers don't need you. They have 9,999 other gators they can use. And maybe they even have their own money. So how do you convince them to use you? You find the buyer. If you find the buyer, the wholesaler will use you for EMD lending. Build your buyer's list or partner with somebody who has a buyer's list like me. If you see a DFW deal, it's an ugly home, it's a lot, and a wholesaler has it, you say, hey, wholesaler, I know a guy named Max who will guarantee sell your deal. I'll introduce you to him. He's going to give you a great price. Let me lend you EMD on your deal. And you guys are wondering why you're not closing deals. The wholesalers be like, dude, he's going to sell my deal. How much he's going to give me? Reach out to me. I say, hey, I'll give you 95 grand for this property. You tell the wholesaler, yeah, he's going to give you 95 grand. Subtract 2 grand because that's going to be my charging for the EMD. Right? Think outside the box. Think outside the box. I'm so frustrated because you guys can be making good money in Gator. EMD could actually be a full-time business if you provide enough value. And if you take these value points and you scale them to double closing, transactional lending, and all these other things, you will be a multimillionaire. But you need to start with the EMD lending and you need to learn to provide more value. Let's take another example before I get into the other tools I provide. Pace Morby. Why do we all love him? Why are we paying him money? It's because he's providing unconditional value. The dude's just out providing value. And before he started to monetize, which now he's ripping money, it's the facts. Before he did that, for years, he was just providing free value out to the world. Alex Hormozy, free value. A lot of people are providing free value, then they will reap the rewards later. Provide more value. Even at first, if you have to do it for free and lose money, that's what it takes. It's a loss leader for your business. You're building a business. What is your loss leader? You want to know what my loss leader is? I lend EMD for free. Drop. I can't drop this mic, but I would physically drop this mic right now. I do all my Gator lending for free. The 8 deals I lended Gator on, I charge $0 because I sell deals and make money on the sale. So I don't need to be charging for Gator. So on top of being like, hey, yo, I got buyers, I'll be like, hey, and I'll lend you EMD, and it's gonna cost you $0. That actually costs me money. Money costs money, right? I can earn 5% interest, keep my money in the bank, but I am lending EMD for free. All that paperwork, I'm paying for it. I'm doing that as a loss leader to bring more business to my company. What is your loss leader? What are you doing to bring more business to your EMD lending, to your Gator lending? You want some other ideas? You want to know some other things I do? Then you guys can just copy me? Copy me. I don't care. It's flattery. I have a free Discord community. This is the most badass Discord community, honestly, I think, in all of real estate. I teach people how to wholesale. I teach people about creative finance. We talk Gator. I have master classes every Tuesday with some awesome people. I'm going to have John Jackson, the lease option king. I'm going to have Nick Legamaro, the note guy. I'm going to have the land shark on here. I have title and escrow professionals. I got sub 2 investors. Guys, this is the Discord you want to be a part of. So please join. The link is in the description down below. I may even pin it in the comments. Absolutely join my Discord. But in my Discord, guys, I provide in this Discord, you see where it says contracts? We're providing contracts and videos on how to do contracts. Scripts? I provide scripts. Lists? Yo, I provide free skip traced lists. These lists cost my company tens of thousands of dollars. I do all of it for free. I'm providing free education for free. I'm providing all of these things, all of these different tools. Bob the Builder, I am the store. All you Gators are out in the line trying to give him a hammer. Well, he can just come to Home Depot where I am and I'm giving him the tractor. I'm giving him the saw. I'm giving him the glue. I'm giving him the lumber. I'm giving him every single tool he could ever need. So why do you think I'm closing deals? It's because I am doing unlimited value. Does this start to make sense? Are you guys starting to think, 1, I hate Max. This guy's a jerk. He's telling me the things I don't want to hear. And 2, maybe I'm not doing enough. Maybe you're not doing enough. Messaging people on Facebook, be like, hey, can I provide EMD? No, it's not enough. Go spend your time or your money building value for wholesalers and the deals will come to you. I never had to offer and go and look for these deals. They came to me. All these EMD lending deals came to me because I provided value. Value, value, value. Take a shot every time I say value. If you are broke ass poor and you can't spend tens of thousands of dollars skip tracing lists or lend 6 figures of EMD like I'm doing for free, that's okay. That's okay. Sweat equity. Can you comp deals for people? Hey, wholesalers, I'll comp all your deals. I do that. I comp deals for wholesalers. That's another value I provide. But guys, this is just a start. I'm just talking about wholesalers. If you want to get into transactional lending and gap funding, you're working with investors. You can provide these same values to investors. I'll make a video on that, specifically on the 10 things I would do for wholesalers, investors to get more lending deals. But right off the top of my head, you're working with investors. What do investors need? Maybe they need contractors. Go spend the time and vet the top 50 contractors in your market. You know, get testimonials from people in the Facebook groups, in Pace Morby's community. They're wonderful. Then build out a list and build relationships with these contractors. And then you can go out to lend to people and be like, hey, I'll lend on your transactional lending. They're like, no, I don't really need you. I'll match their rate, 12 and 2. No, I don't really need you. I have a list of the 50 best contractors in this area, and they will work with you at the best rate possible because I am best friends with them. What did you just say? Okay, here. Take my deal. You guys see what I'm saying? So hopefully this video was helpful. If you are down in the dumps, you think Gator is a big scam, your mindset is wrong. I'm sorry, your mindset is wrong. What you should be thinking is, how can I provide more value? Once you provide the value, the deals will come. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please make sure to subscribe. I'm gonna be making a ton more videos on how to get more Gator deals. And I make a lot of videos on wholesaling real estate, investing in real estate, especially using creative finance. I love y'all so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.